Well, hello, how you doing? You alright? Fandabidozy. Welcome to W.H.I.T News. That's right, but we're outside. We're on location. We actually are on an investigation tonight, so we're actually on location with W.H.I.T News. So I thought I'd do something different, like you all love. And yeah, so where are we tonight? Well, I'm actually at a place, I think in about the 12th century, it was called Revington and Rawton. So have a look at that. Have a look on that. At the 12th century, this is what this place was called. Now, it may be local, it might be far away from Lancashire. Look it up, but what I will tell you is we are going to go in the next couple of weeks further down south. I don't know when, but it will be soon, and it will be to a place what you've all heard of, and it is a very historic old place as well, with plenty and plenty of tales and stories to tell. And we're actually going to join up with another ghost group. Now, if you watched my previous videos, you might know who it is. If you've not, maybe nip back and have a look. Right, okay. I'll start off with W.H.I.T News. Right, first of all, I'd like to say, Murray Duffy, 1975, thank you for being a subscriber. I have had a few more subscribers, but you must be set as private because your name's not coming up. So sorry, I can't give you a mention. So thank you, Murray, from the heart. It means a lot. One a month will do me fine. It means we're on the up and not on the down. And talking about the down, somebody actually has been saying, oh, there's rumours about that W.H.I.T have split different ways. What a load of absolute rubbish. Now, this person who is actually saying this is, well, basically a twit. So keep your nose out, keep things to yourself and do your own thing on your own side, and things will get along smoothly. So yeah, so no, W.H.I.T is here to stay, and we're stronger than ever. And in fact, every day we're getting stronger and stronger. We've had rumours that we're not going out. I've been working, but we're still doing phone calls. I'm still, like I say, doing different things up at my end of this thing on my own. Haitian Power station, we're on about the camera. There is a camera up at the moment. It's been up 2 days. I checked it the other day, but there's just nothing. So Haitian Power Plant is happening, but that's on my side, on the actual area where I'm working. So yeah, Mick and Cooch, lovely Denise, they've all been out, you know, putting boots on the ground. We're not just sat at home behind keyboards like most people do and call other paranormal people. But yeah, so that's where we're up to. So no, W.H.I.T is here to stay, and like I said, we're getting stronger every day. So yeah, so basically I wanted to start by Cannock Chase. Let's go back. If you've not seen it, flick back and have a look at Cannock Chase. When we did the visual, the 3 rounds of the visual, I looked at the middle one the other day. Something caught me interest, I don't know why. I looked at the actual visual too, which is in the dark, so there's no lights on whatsoever. But basically what I want you to do is go and grab a pen and jot this down, if you will. So I'll give you a second to grab a pen. I'll just have a quick read while you're grabbing a pen. It's a very interesting book. If you've not got it, you must get it. It's a cracker, to be honest. I've actually finished it once and I'm actually starting to read it again, to be honest. So yeah, just grab a pen and, you know. Right, okay, so you've got a pen, and if you want to see more of Paul and myself, I'm actually on his live stream on Thursday. So, you know, he's a good friend, true friend, genuine friend. Buy his books, watch out for Wolflands. If you've not, go on Facebook, add Wolflands to your actual notifications and watch it, because it's going to be an absolute blinder. And I mean that because there's nothing out there whatsoever. It's genuine witnesses and genuine people who have made it, so you can't get better than that. So don't forget, truth proof. Right, basically, if you've got a pen, like I say, jot this down. At 2050 there's a flash So I'm not talking like a boom, a blinding flash, I'm talking like a little pimple. But just have a look. I want you to comment below because I want to know if it's actually me or on the picture, on the camera or whatever. So just have a look and see if you can actually match it up. So 25th is the flash, 2105 Peach Speaks the medium, the EMF and the flash. 2130 white flash and the EMF flashes as well. 2050 EMF flashes. So they're along the bottom, right at the side of the actual grave. 2219 EMF flash. 2723 there's a flash. So just go back and have a look, and you know, like I say, it might be me, I don't know, but you know, we're going to have a bit more, Mick's going to look a bit more into it as well, because I've told him and he said, oh really interesting, right, I'll have a look at that when I get a chance. So yeah, so like I say, I've covered that about Haitian power station. There's a camera up but nothing's happened as yet, but it's better than not being up at all, isn't it? So yeah, right, okay. Another thing as well, actually going back to Truth Proof, is on the 1st of next month, Mick McLaren, if you've not seen it, he's done one with Mark Ollie, he's done one with Mark as well, about seeing a Bigfoot, and he's doing one with Paul Sinclair. That's on the 1st of next month. Have a look at Mick McLaren's channel, and he's doing an actual series called Armchair Interviews, which is brilliant. And like I say, it's something different, which I know you'll all love. But basically, yeah. Right. I tell you what, we got an actual email the other day, and I'll read it out to you, actually. It's actually on Mick McLaren's channel, funny enough. And it's under the title of The 2-Foot Predator Like Beings in the Woods. And it's actually round here, it's round top. So I'll just find it. I wanted to do my filming on my phone, but basically I couldn't, because obviously I've got to read off this. But yeah, so oh, I hope you recognise that music. But it's not that what we want at the moment. So yeah, 28 comments, and it was from a guy called Grizzly Cuts. Right, okay, are you ready? Bit of a long-winded one, but I'll try my best to read it. Right, I wanted to read it because it's quite interesting, to be fair. Late 90s, high summer. Last couple of hours of sunlight, so probably around 8:30 p.m. When I leave home, I'm looking after my sister's Yorkshire Terrier while she's out of the country. Take the dog on her last walk of the day. My usual dog walking routine on some footpaths is a quiet rural valley. A circular route that takes about 40 minutes. In the valley bottom, I often let the dog off the lead for her to run around a bit. No people around, loose sight of the dog for a few seconds, then nothing, no sound. How many times have we heard that before? No sounds of her running through the waist-high grass next to the river. Worried that she caught sight of a rabbit or found a rabbit hole or gone into the river, although it was only shallow. I walked into this field to try and find her. Don't call her, so I remains quiet, and I can't attempt to detect her movements or sounds. Halfway across the field, I came across someone that I can still visibly picture in my mind's eye, but can't explain. How many times have we heard that? I'm 6 foot tall, and he was only probably around 18 inches to 2 foot tall max. Huge dark blue eyes, pale skin, dark black loosely curly hair, button nose, thin lips but a wide mouth, he was wearing a dark grey or black boiler suit or overall type of thing. So one piece with fastenings up the front. He was between 20 to 35 years old if comparing him to a human being. Definitely not a child. His features were small but fully grown and mature, if that makes sense. I just stood there with my mouth wide open. He looked straight up at me and I felt something like pure terror. My heart felt like it was going to jump out of my chest. My intestines felt like they were going to fall out of my trousers. And for the only time in my life, I was literally frozen to the spot. The look on his face was saying that I'd inconvenienced him, rather than he was going to do some harm given to the chance though. Do me some harm given the chance though, but he certainly wasn't afraid of me. Probably only stood staring at each other for 30 seconds. Hard to say, felt like an eternity because fear obviously changes our prediction of time. He walked slowly backwards away from me into the long grass, further into the field, whilst not dropping a graze for a second. Whilst I could still see him, I could hear him moving away from me for probably a further 15 to 20 seconds. Whilst I stood there terrified, then nothing, no further sighting of him, no noise or anything at all. The dog was waiting on the footpath a few yards back, behind where I'd come from. Although she wasn't showing any behaviour that made me think she was at all scared. I put her lead back on and walked back home. Got into the house, poured myself a large stiff drink and wept uncontrollably for a good 10 minutes. Never told another soul about it in person. I still get the shivers thinking about it now. I didn't even know how to classify what I saw. Mythical creature from this planet, like an elf or something from another world or dimension. The only thing I knew for certain is whatever it was 100% alive and in that field at the same time as me. I'm no good at sketching, so I can't even make a drawing. No missing time or finding myself somewhere, and I can't explain how I got there. Sometimes have nightmares about it though, but I'd put it down to the amount of fear he somehow managed to induce in me. No other things have happened in my life of a similar nature that I can't explain. I haven't really researched it, as I don't really know how to classify it, apart from effing weird. So yeah, so that's from around here, I'm not going to say it actually. You'll have to find out, like I said at the beginning of this video. Yeah, so that's why I couldn't film on the actual mobile. I've had to do it on camera, so if you keep seeing me coming close to the camera, it's because I'm trying to get the sound right and trying to throw my voice over. Right, let's see what else is on the cards. I don't think there's anything else, to be honest, at the moment. It's been a little bit quiet, but like I said, I've jotted a couple of things down. It keeps you in touch with what we're doing. Chris is put some more of the film together, so that's kind of getting there, which is absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much, Chris Turner Films. Have a look at Chris's work, he's brilliant and he's genuine, and we love genuine on this channel. So yeah, so like I said, we're going to do an investigation here, so I'll probably put this up tomorrow, beginning of the week. It's Saturday night, so probably I'll try my best to get it up tomorrow, and then the investigation, what we're going to do tonight, and you've actually we're actually doing a live stream as well, which is going to be good. But obviously you'll see this and it's gone, but if you've watched my channel you'll know that, you know, it's actually tonight. It's 9:30 tonight. So yeah, so on that note I'm going to leave you to it. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, take care, and I'll speak to you real soon. And W.H.I.T strong. Thanks from W.H.I.T News and all of W.H.I.T. See you soon. Thanks for watching.